Hello, Magic players. It's Corn Time 60. Corn, that corny guy. And we are doing another Arena Cube draft. Because why not? It's a silly format. I like it better than freaking Baldur's Gate Alchemy. Even though it has some alchemy cards, it's not... Okay, it is unbalanced. Maybe it's as unbalanced as Baldur's Gate, but... I don't know. I like it better. Because there's some cards that make sense to me. The Baldur's Gate Alchemy set did not make sense to me. Maybe if I played Commander, it would. Yeah. So, aggro did good before. Meathook Massacre got rebalanced, which is weird. Voracious Hydra's cool. Boundless Sky is good. Portable Hole. Creature Planeswalker you control dies. Opponent loses 2. You gain loses 1. You gain 1. I do like Riveteer's Requisitioner in red. I do think Dromoka's Command is a pretty badass card. Fabled Passage is good fixing for any color. I think I'm going to grab Dromoka's Command here. I don't necessarily have to run it, though. It looks like the best card to me. Auron's Epiphany is stupid. Celestus is also really good. Reckless Stormseeker is also really good. The fuck does this do? Yeah, in control, that's pretty good. And you foretell Auron's Epiphany and then just, like, use that to win the game. I like Uthgard Fury. Cavalier of Night. If you sacrifice a creature, destroy a creature. When it dies, return a creature with CMC 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Pay a life, sacrifice a creature, put a -1 counter on target creature, then draw a card. 2 mana, discard a card, proliferate. Yawgmoth's pretty good. I'm liking the way Disallow looks here, though. Supreme Will is pretty good, too. Supreme Will might be better than Disallow. Especially considering I don't know how in blue I am. Once Upon a Time is stupid. Alright, your caster copy burns him for 1, or you caster next turn. Oh, yeah, I mean... him with Auron's Epiphany is pretty hilarious, actually. So we might be doing, like, blue-red control. I do like Noxious Gearhulk. 6 mana, kills a thing, is a 5/4 menace. Heartless Act is also pretty badass. Probably not running Dromoka's Command, then. Ral is also just good. And Counterburn. +2 to scry 1. Unless you're against, like, super aggro, which is 90% of this format. Oh, is Tangled Florahedron worth running? We're getting Ral. We're getting Ral. Let's not pretend we're gonna do other things. Sacrifice a land, get a land tapped. I mean, a red-blue dual land. Black seems wide open, honestly. Those are all really powerful cards. Jadar is really good. Underdog is really good. Lucamina's okay. I never got to flip it, so I'm not sure how good it really is. It just got countered anytime I cast it in the one draft I picked it. Black looks wide open, though, and that scares me. Makes me think I should be running it. Underdog's really good, Arena's really good, Jadar's really good. We're gonna get the land here. Jawari. No, that'll be burning down the house. Danto Vanguard's pretty cool. Turgid, also very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that. Hello, Vraska. You're looking pretty good there. Unfortunately, those are not the colors I'm in. Disdainful Stroke seems good. Seems kind of better than Obstructionist. Even though I don't have any creatures yet. Activate triggered ability you don't control. Disdainful Stroke counters their big stuff, though. Like Vraska. I mean, against aggro, it's worthless, but... This is also pretty worthless against aggro, except as a blocker. Its head is facing the opposite way, okay. I never looked closely at the art for that card. Glasspool Mimic? Nah, negate. Thoughtseize. Man, black is so wide open. Sedgemoor Witch is also pretty nuts. I'll grab the Sedgemoor Witch. We may end up going into black. Odawara? I mean... I guess. And if I go into black, I'm probably not running Village Rites. Like, yeah, it works well with Sedgemoor Witch, but... Well, I might get more targets for it. Now we'll grab Odawara. Celestus? Why is Celestus making it around? I mean, there's two good kill spells here as well. Power Word Kill is pretty badass, but I think we have to take Celestus. Game plan is stay alive, play Ral, play Alrund's Epiphany. Disallow looting or Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth is pretty insane, actually. Disallow is more counter spells. If I do end up splashing the black, that'll be good to have around. Right now we're primarily blue. Underdog's pretty good. Value creature. Looks like I'm kind of mid-range. Kind of like a weird mid-range control deck. If I manage to stick one of the, like, good creatures. Are we even gonna look at the other cards? I guess I can. I can kind of look at them, but... Yeah, we're going Grixis. I may value 3 or less from your graveyard. It's not great.
I'm the new boss.
Ob definitely is insane, though.
Or die.
Silumgar's command. Counter a non-creature, bounce a permanent. Thassa's Intervention do. It's a bad counter spell, basically. Mortal Sun's kind of insane, but I do have 2 Planeswalkers. Spell Pierce! Bruh. Spell Pierce, though. Hourglass Coven's pretty big. Honestly. At the beginning of your upkeep, do shit that messes up your opponent, you know? But I like Silumgar's command. It counters, it kills, it bounces. What is this? That spells my name and cast the exiled spell for a long without paying its mana cost. Okay. Let me steal one of your spells. God Pharaoh's Gift. I don't even have enough creatures to make it good. Honestly, Lavamancer might be better than this. We're a very slow deck right now. Shambling Ghast might be worth running. How many creatures do I have? Like 3? 2? I have 2 creatures like in pack 2 this far. That's not good. I could always grab another Mana Rock. Yeah, playing creatures is not the main game plan. Kolaghan's Command is now the main game plan. That card's really good. Pretty much always a 2-for-1. Poppet Stitcher is nice. Another Sedgemoor Witch, Young Pyromancer type effect. I doubt he makes it around. I also doubt Kolaghan's Command makes it around. If you control 3 or more creature tokens. Yeah, we'll grab Kolaghan's Command, even though there were a bunch of good creatures there. Mizzix's Mastery. Huh. Ulamog is nuts. Stensa Uprising is good value. I think I'm gonna just go with the fixing, though. Multiple Choice as a 5-mana spell is pretty darn good. Is that or Neutralize? Cultivator's Caravan is not bad. Be another Mana Rock. I like Multiple Choice. Hermit? Hermit's better than Lightning Strike and Viashino Pyromancer. Bomat Courier, if I was aggro, would be nice, but I think it's Malevolent Hermit. It has to be. Crypt Breaker, though. I still only have 3 creatures, which means my win conditions are very limited. Xander's Lounge is good fixing. Kind of sucks I'm passing the on-color thing, but there's too many good cards in that pack. Hard Evidence, Electrostatic Blast, or Adversary. Adversary as a 4-drop is really good. Electrostatic Blast is value, but only if I cast something cheap. And I do still need more creatures. I guess I'll grab Thassa's Intervention. Spell Pierce is a little out there. Still very low on creatures. Well, that's okay, because casting creatures is not my main, like, win condition. Stormwing Entity is decent. We're at 20 cards. Mastery came around. Probably not running that. Definitely not running Botanical Sanctum. Definitely not running that, huh? Siphon. Oh man, Arcane Bombardment. Arcane Bombardment is absurd. Thief of Sanity is also pretty dang good. Lets me steal their cards. This young boy, he does good things, though. I don't know. Is Arcane Bombardment really just win more? If I got a free burn down the house every turn with Arcane Bombardment, that'd be pretty... Or a free Kolaghan's Command every turn? You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Torrential Gearholt? Yeah. I think I just get the Torrential Gearholt. Sorin is also kind of a beast. But this, with all these good targets... Mostly counterspells. Jacob Hawkins pretty good too. Yeah, Torrential Gearholt. Top that curve. It only hits instants, so Silumgar's Command, Redirection, Supreme Will, Disallow, Kolaghan's Command, and Disdainful Stroke. He's also 6 mana, 5/6 Flash. Alright, and we're at about capacity, so I want to start looking at lands anywhere I can. I'm liking this curve, though. Barely red at this point, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4 red cards. But, like, I could play Ob, sacrifice a zombie token, or the Hermit, or any of these. Ebondeath Draco Lich. If a creature not named Ebondeath Draco Lich died this turn. Like, I do like Bankbuster as a control deck. Bankbuster's insane. I think I like Ebondeath better. Since he's, like, such a win condition. And there's no way either of these makes it around. They're both too good. Which one did I end up with? Ebondeath. Alright. A Braid? Like, we're control player, it's a Braid, isn't it? Jaxus doesn't have any good targets, really. Besides Torrential Gearhulk. Whew. That's insane. Yeah, it doesn't have any good targets, really. I think a Braid is correct. A Braid or Opt. Gifted Aetherborn's not bad either. To try to stall out aggro decks, but a Braid is probably even better for stalling out aggro decks. May cut that. Jin. Jin, what are you doing? Siphon Insight's so good, though. Lets me steal my opponent's crazy things. Hope that Watery Grave comes around. Expressive Iteration. Key to the Archive, though. It's probably better than Expressive Iteration. I just have to hit Time Warp with it. What the fuck? I don't understand some of these cards that are getting passed. Karn. Orrery is kind of underwhelming, sure, but... Muldrifter's pretty good. Better than Stormwing Entity in this deck. Karn is value. And he's colorless. Maze Mine Tome. Underdog doesn't exactly fit my strategy. I'm not crazy about Thassa's intervention. Or really multiple choice. Ho! Really, then? Really? Is that win more? Is it just win more? Is it... Oh. We have 9 instants and sorceries. We're probably not going to run it. But maybe we will. Blue-black. Hawken is pretty decent, actually. Probably not running him, but he is pretty decent. Probably not running Terramander, but it's also pretty good. Yeah, we're like a really weird control deck. Could theoretically cut red. I just don't feel comfortable with that. Jin. What are you doing, Jin-Jataxius? Alright. Again, I have too many cards. Every time I have drafted this format, I end up with too many cards. 3 fixers. 8 creatures. Jin does copy a spell, which is nuts. It's only nuts for Burn Down the House and Alrund's Epiphany, though. No, that's not true. Kolagon's Command would be really good. Yeah, let's go with Grixis Control. So we're more black and blue than red. And all 3 of our dual lands go for red. I have enough colorless cards that, like, even if I don't hit all my colors perfectly, I can probably still do something. Didn't I just say at the beginning of this that I needed to force aggro? I built fucking Grixis Control. X Factor. Oh no, the opponent gains life every turn. Alright. Yeah. Like, it's not so bad, I feel like I have to mull it. I'd like to draw Mountain or any red mana source, but since I can play Hermit, it's not the worst. Solmgar's Command for later. Counter target non-creature spell. He also counters a non-creature spell. If the opponent is like a proper aggro deck, nice. Nice. So I'd rather sacrifice, especially if he has counter spells. Swamp. So I think I'm gonna throw down Spectral Adversary end of turn. Or should I just try to throw down the Hermit? We'll throw down the Hermit. Does the opponent have a counterspell? Jwari. That was a misplay. But I can still get the Benevolent Geist next turn. I'd really rather play Ob when I get 2 Obs. Go blank. Wow. Alright. Let's discard these 2. Brutal. Can't casualty. Cannot be completed due to unpayable cost. Does he ult? Oh, he does have an ult. I don't think I've ever seen anyone even try to ult Ob. Like, he's just, you minus him, and then you plus him, plus him, plus him, plus him. Alright, now we need to key to the archive for something good. Electrolyze would be kind of nice, honestly. Look at that art for Electrolyze. Where is it? That's cool looking. There he goes. There it is. Yeah, Electrolyze, and we will discard the Cold Steel Heart. Non-creature, non-land. So what, do I like Ral, Scry? I think that's probably right. Because non-creature, non-land can hit. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, I know I need to draw land to make it work, but... Oh, man, that hits real hard. If he can kill Ral, he's pretty much won. That card's insane. I just need an untapped land.
This ought to be good.
I don't... Get rid of disallow. I just need an untapped land. Don't remove Ral, and then I draw an untapped land. That's the ideal way for things to go.
Here's my ego, too.
Nice. Let me just take 2 extra turns and get 4 birds. Yeah? If he doesn't have any counter spells... Holy crap. Multiple counter spells. Now, that I didn't see coming. He just shut down my whole plan. Alright, I need more good cards. Maze Mind Tome counts. That 100% counts as a good card. Lets me draw extra cards. That was absurd. I'm a little mad about that, okay? I got to do my fancy little combo, and it all just got countered. Yeah, I just realized I'm also playing against Grixis control. Junji. Crit Breaker, huh? No thanks. He can knock Ral down to 1. Alright. Dude's eating so much damage at this point, though. Goes down to 1. Inquisition. Let's see. So as long as it has CMC greater than 3, that should work. Did he just counter my Supreme Will? Seems like an odd choice, actually. A 9-diagram creature card from a graveyard. Underdog. Does he have any creatures? He does not have any creatures in his graveyard. And I do not have any creatures in mine. I'm not too crazy about Underdog. Although, if I blitz him, I can start drawing extra cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can draw him, blitz him, draw an extra card. Yeah. Or I can bottom him and try to get something better. Just don't be a land. I don't know what I hope to draw here. Jin would be nice. Karn is decent, huh?
Our actions determine the course of history. Some solutions must be built.
What's scarier to you, Karn or Ral? That's the real question here. Pretty decent, but I'd rather lose the construct than Ral. Jin! Alright. Play Jin. If he swings at Ral, I get to swing with Jin. Does still suck to lose Ral, though. If I got to triple copy a spell, that'd be fun. I don't know if Manticore is in this format. Come on, burn down the house. It's what I hope to draw. No such luck. I do think I attack, though. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright. Dude just had everything. That game was stupid as fuck. I got to do all my cool things, and it did nothing, because they just counter everything. I wish I had a Hullbreaker Horror. I should be running Odawara. Arcane Bombardment would have done nothing that game. Acquisitions Expert was good for the opponent, though. Okay, we're at 18 lands, so it did not cut one for Odawara. Not sure what I could have even done differently. You'd think double Alrund's Epiphany is the kind of thing that wins a game, but no. Not against all the counter spells. I guess I could have electrolyzed when he had the Elspeths. I'll keep this. Turn 1, Crit Breaker. Turn 2, discard something to make a zombie. Turn 3, Ob. Double Ob, I should say. And I'm on the play, right? I think this is a good hand. Maybe I'm an idiot for thinking that, but I think this is a good hand. I'll discard the Disallow if I don't draw an island. Even if I draw an island, I might. Don't you dare. Is he gonna fucking Swords to Plowshares turn 1? No. Okay, good. Is that sorcery speed? No, it's not. Hilda, sure. So Kolagon's command is decent, but I think I double Ob here. Yeah. What they got? What they do? If he swings with Rahilda and Usher, I only have to block Rahilda. First strike will happen, and then I'll get to burn the Usher before it gets to deal combat damage. I guess I can still block it just in case, though. Is Ob enough value to bury this opponent, or not? I guess if he plays an artifact, I could just play this for the discard as well. Isamaru. Electrostatic Blast. Sure.
My revenge will be cruel and painful.
Make a devil, burn that, discard.
You work for me now, Runt.
grab that Time Warp, yeah. Although... honestly, Approach of the Second Sun is a win condition, but if they destroy my key, then it's worthless. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll grab Time Warp. Discard Cold Steel Heart. Time Warp is also dead if I don't draw land, so maybe Second Sun was correct there. Put +1 counter on each creature that convoked it, okay.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
I play the land and discard the Abrade for a zombie. Oh, he's done. I'm surprised by that one. I mean, we still had a game there. We still had a game there. I guess that's how a lot of people react to an extra turn. They're like, ah, well, fuck this then. Key to the Archive's really strong. Is that thing legal in Historic? Because if it is, I should definitely have a deck built around it. Like, if you just blink it, whew, the value. Keep this. I don't know if I play this for blue or red. Start with Swamp, though. I'm gonna end up doing it for red. Start carning for value.
I battle for the forces of good.
Obviously, he gives me the island. He doesn't want me to have Ob. Now he has a silver counter, so I could get him next turn. Opponent casts nothing, then... let's get Ob, and just pass. And the opponent has to try to cast something. Oh, it doesn't counter it, it exiles it. I'll take a free Toski. Sure, why not? Need to remember Burn Down the House also hits walkers, and not accidentally blow up my own board. Bodyguard, sure. You should have done that in the other order, brother. Guess that's what he's working with. Ooh, neat. I was gonna take the sword and equip it to Toski. that was actually my plan. This Toski with sword is kind of nuts. Stole 2 of my opponent's cards, and they did not want to lose to their own cards, so they left. Reasonable. Reasonable to leave at that point. A 3/1 indestructible vigilance is kind of broke. Alright, keep this. Yeah. Let's go with that. Got options next turn. A Braid or Siphon Insight, or discard something to Crypt Breaker even. Alright. That would have been a terrible misclick. Thalia. It's pretty good. That's what I'm going to abrade. So we're going to Siphon Insight now. Grab their Luris. I will trade. No? Alright. More likely I need double blue. Sedgemoor Witch is pretty decent. No blocks, I'll take 2. Luminarch. Luminarch might be a better abrade target, actually. Because it's really broken. Vanishing Light. Yeah, he pays the 3 life. Kind of figured. No blocks. If I crack that, make the... Yeah, I think this is the better way to go. I mean, if I'm him, I just take the 2. No block. I mean, no attacks. I mean, let's see. I can only make it so one of his things dies, which means one of these is kind of worthless. I don't really mind Thalia right now. So I can kill Usher. And just let Thalia keep doing her thing. Probably makes a 1-1. It's fine. Faithful Absence, that's pretty good.
Wipe that smug look off your face. Coin or carnage. Tribute is owed.
Luris for my Crypt Breaker? Ogrehead Helm, alright. Wait, where are they swinging? Both at him? I can kind of just let him die, honestly. Yeah, I can just let him die.
How dare you destroy what I built?
Yeah, let's Karn. 9 minus to make a 2/2, maybe? Swing with Luris. Just combat damage to a player. Let's just try getting more cards. Well, those are both good cards. I don't know which one of those he'd rather me have. Probably Celestis, right? Is this all non-creature spells? Yeah, it is. Love to grab that key to the archive. Showdown of the Scalds. Oh, that's nuts. Commando can also kill Celestis. See if I Celestis, Crit Breaker. Only deals 2. But he can use Cathar Commando to kill Celestis, which will make it a 2/2. Either way, I'm playing the Crit Breaker. I can minus him and get Key to the City. And play Key to the City. He'll be at 3, which means I do have to block 2 things to try to get him to live. He's gonna Searing Blood the Crit Breaker, probably. I think Key to the City is good enough that it's worth this. DOJ seems pretty good, actually. Especially if they start running out more creatures. Get DOJ, discard. I don't know. Celestis, I guess. No attacks. Since I have to block with 2 things to try to keep Karn alive. I know, if he kills Key, I don't have the mana for DOJ, though. I didn't think of that. Does he kill it right away? Probably. That was a severe oversight on my part. I should have grabbed Well, at that point, no blocks then.
I will be better prepared next time.
Let's not think too hard about it. Right? That's fine. I don't need the mana now. Okay, the sound is broken again. I just realized his name is No Way. That's funny. But if he sacrifices the ogre's head home... Does he? Though. Nope. Jim... Or you cast copy that spell, triggers only once each turn. He just realized that Jin counters stuff. Yeah, those +1 counters don't translate when it's equipped. So let's keep that in mind. Yeah. Okay. Even Death is pretty decent. I'll play Even Death during their turn, and then just hold up Disallow. Or I can double Siphon Insight now, and see what kind of cards I get from them. Double Siphon Insight seems like good value. Do I have enough 1-drops to make Ranger of Eos good? I don't think so, but I will take Rabbit Battery. And I guess Inspiring Vantage? Drop Rabbit Battery? I guess I could have waited and doubled it up. No attacks. Pass. I'll let that happen. It's fine. Let's not let that happen. Because that would have let him get in for damage and draw cards and stuff. Let's not. Okay. No. No attacks. One's gonna be black. One's gonna be white, I guess. Yeah, the sound is completely broken now. Yeah, he can make a 1/1 every turn, though, which is pretty big. Phoenix of Ash. That's pretty good. He reconfigures. That figures. Should have kept a blue open. A second blue open in case I have a counterspell? No. Oh, he just made it 4/4. I think he meant to equip. Oh, he has to spend all his mana to do that. Okay. Well, Dracolich can block that next turn. Let's drop Even Death. Or Ebon Death. Hulk! Yeah, okay. What instance do I have? Abrade and Disallow. Abrade is pretty good when I have this much stuff. He has enough to escape that twice. So I'd rather Abrade, and I can double up Abrade. Yeah. I have to start swinging back at some point. Pass. It doesn't do anything other than tap for mana right now. It only enters with 1/1, right? Yes. I should not have let it attack. Do I wait for him to buff it? Oh, I did not realize he copies Torrential. Holy crap. I didn't think of that at all. I misplayed. I did just misplay, though. Disallow has no targets. Can't really attack, so I guess we just wait. Dang, that was a misplay. I forgot it includes artifacts, so I was thinking I'd copy the Abrade. I copied Gear Hulk. I should have countered that and used Abrade to kill the... What's it called? Ogrehead Helm. Thing is, Dracolich can block forever. Underdog, huh? I mean, I guess I just cast him. Blitzing him does nothing, so... Oh, why didn't he use Adonto? I think he just forgot. Kumano. That's pretty good. Once it flips, it shuts down Ebon Death. If he has removal, I'm just dead. Sure. Can I actually phase out 4 things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I only have 4 blue, though, so I can phase out 3 things. If I phase out all of those and swing out... Oh, he has a Danto. Sheesh. I think I'm supposed to wait and do it during his turn. If I'd made that blue, I'd be winning this turn. Well, let's think. He'll have 2 blockers, so he blocks those. He'd still be at 1. No attacks. Pass. Should be able to kill him this next turn, after using Adversary to phase out a bunch of his shit. If he doesn't cast the Phoenix... If he doesn't cast the Phoenix, I can just use Spectral and just fly over for the game. Why wouldn't he cast the Phoenix, though? Let's be real. Sure. Sure. Well, whatever's in his hand, if it's an artifact, instant, or sorcery, it just gets countered, so... I think we can somewhat ignore whatever's in his hand. Unless it's a creature with flying. Fuck's sake. He's realizing he can't equip and activate a Danto. We're gonna kick it 3 times, get rid of Phoenix and 2 of the life linkers. I think that should be game. Yeah, that counters that. Yep. Cool. Gingitaxius, Progress Tyrant. Progress Tyrant is a little bit too on the nose for what's happening in our society right now, where people are allowing tyranny in the name of progress and equality, but they're really just being tyrants. Alright, I don't want to get into politics, though. I gotta pause for a second. And we're back. Alright, yeah, not gonna talk about politics and the tyranny of progress. I just think that Gingitaxius has kind of a funny name, given the current political climate in the United States. I also think this deck is working. That last game was just... Oh, it was very close. Very, very close. If that's red, I don't have black mana, though. On the off chance I can play Ob into Karn, I think it's worth it. Start with the island, I think. I don't have any Snarls in the deck. I don't even know if they're in this. Come on. I will probably play this as a red now. Thoughtseize. Take Karn. You're an idiot if you take anything other than Karn. Push comes to shove. Okay. Unless he has another Hand Ripper. He has Magda. Okay. May actually play this to try to just get lands. Unless he casts something real good. I mean, it'd have to be real good for me to counter instead of just digging for land. That doesn't count because it dies to burn down the house. Maybe should have grabbed Steam Vents. I'm really hoping I hit that second red for burn down the house. Karn plus Karn. He will probably stay alive. What I can do is Maze Mine draw. Karn would die to burn down the house, so I think this is correct. If this isn't a red mana source, I mean, that's pretty good. I think I stop at upkeep and scry. I should have grabbed Steam Vents off the Supreme Will. Then I'd just be looking for a land, and not specifically like a red mana source. There's no creature targets, but he can take away the Supreme Will. Opponent's definitely in the winning position right now. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I didn't cast any spells. Ouchie. Karn should keep me alive for a minute, though. Especially if he eats the damage. If I'd grabbed Steam Vents earlier, that would have been the way to go. I haven't used the black mana anyway. And he can just swing out at Karn. Stop at my upkeep, try to scry for a mountain again. He just swings at me. Odd choices. No reason to exile your own graveyard, is there? Uthgard Fury, okay. That's why he only swung for 2 there. There we go. Blow it up. Okay. Bro has 7 mana. He can do anything. Hello there. You look like a target to me. Even Death Dracolich. I can kill both of those now. I can try doing it on his upkeep. Does he attack with the Hangerback Walker is the question I wonder. What the answer to? Depending on what he does, I might just play Ebon Death, actually. Oh no, it's night. And he is running some werewolves. He swings with Hangerback, okay. Well, if that's the case... It's weird how destroy effects are like a lob, and then the other ones are like not. I really need something powerful here, though. Opponent is going all in on being aggro. So let's play Sedgemoor Witch and Thief of Sanity, I guess. Yeah. Prefer to keep Sedgemoor Witch alive so that I can cast something and get some of those life gain boys. If it doesn't go that way, it doesn't go that way. I'm still at 13 life. I'm not as close to death as I thought I was. I must have gained some life. I don't remember where or how. Mazemind Tome. Okay. That thing with haste is pretty good. Scrounger just comes right back. Oh, shit. Oh, that sucks. Okay, GG. Can't do anything at that point. Yeah, if I put a Steam Vents on top... I mean, if I had grabbed a Steam Vents instead of that Swamp, I think that game could have gone in my favor. It could have still not been great, but... Could have been much better. I don't think I'm changing the deck at this point. I wouldn't know what to do anyway. Aetherborn. No way I would have got double black, though. Mizzix's Mastery to replay Burn Down the House. Arcane Bombardment to win more? No, because I was dead. Jacob Hawkins not bad, but forget about it. Caddybury is a kind and insightful member of the Companions of the Hall, a group of adventurers that also count Driz Duorden and King Brunor Battlehammer among its members. That's Forgotten Realms. That's not Baldur's Gate, that's Forgotten Realms. So it's giving me Forgotten Realms lore? I've read The Legend of Drizzt a long time ago, but his own cake. Alright. Delver! It's one way to turn one play. Sheesh. Watch him flip it, too. Didn't matter what I kept in hand or not. Yeah, it must be an instant or sorcery, otherwise he wouldn't be thinking about it. Could he, like, reveal a land? So confused. There's no reason not to just play it. Thing is, next turn, if he reveals a card I want, like a removal spell that can hit Delver of Secrets, then I can just snipe it with Siphon Insight. Which is kind of funny. I hope the opponent just isn't there. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I mean, probably blue, right? Yeah. Now, anything I try to cast gets countered anyways, and I just get beat to death with Delver. Only thing that lets me sacrifice, though. I guess Tutor. I'll discard Siphon Insight. No. Let's discard the Demonic Tutor, because what am I realistically? Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Might want to keep that, actually. Let's pitch the Gear Hulk. It's like, if he does cast, like, a creature or something, you know? So I have Siphon Insight and then 4, which is the Supreme Will or the Karn. I do not have... So Karn gets countered here, if I try to play him. Celestus most likely gets countered, but we have to try, right? We have to try to do something. Means next turn I have the Demonic Tutor and blast everything. Karn does bait out the neutralize. Yeah. This is bait. Jawari! So he does still have a counterspell up. That's a problem. I can't afford to do both right now. Gotta wait. Siphon Insight on his turn. Should have discarded a mountain instead. I'm alright with that game bounced. Means I get to play it again. Show me what you're working with. exclude. 4, 5, 1, 2. Ha! I didn't realize him bouncing Key to the Archive threw off my mana that badly. So I need like a 2 mana counter spell. I think I'm just dead though. Yes, please take action. Goodbye, Mr. Mountain. Fading Hope. Sure. Okay, that's game. I think that was my last game. I don't like the sound effects being out. I think that was my last game. I think that's 3 losses. Grixis control, not the way to go. I have lost coins. Narcomoeba is around? That's weird. Anyway, if you enjoy that sort of content, like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, say, hey, Corn, you made this stupid mistake. You're so stupid. That'll be fine. Don't say it like that, but just point out if I do something wrong, because I've only been playing Magic for like a decade. I'm still pretty bad at it. Anyway, peace out, y'all.